YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today is another collab video, and this is with Campbell Buyer on Instagram. And we have decided to do a collab about our future plans and like future riding plans regarding to horses and what we want to do with our lives in the horse world. Started, I just want to say that I have been riding for a year now at Signature Stables where I ride, and there's a show this weekend, like a little tournament at our barn that we have, and this is going to mark the first show I ever did that's not academy, I guess you could say, so it's a tournament. Starting off, I know that I have probably mentioned before, I live in Kentucky and it's the horse state. So horses are like kind of just a thing that goes on here, and like when people hear the name Kentucky, they think, oh, horses and bourbon and basketball, but that's not all we are. But definitely I want to stay engaged with horses in the horse industry. In the future, I would like to be ultimately a mounted police officer, but I'm not sure how well that's going to work out because they are very rare here in the United States. But like if you go to England or Canada, they're going to be more common. But here they aren't as big. Like in my city where I live right now, we have about 6 police horses that work downtown, and only 3 are on like duty every day. But we have more than 3. So being on that force is like a select few people. And it would take time for me to obviously advance through all the times of being a regular police officer to get to that point. And if I don't become a mounted police officer, which I probably won't because of the likely chance that it's going to be so hard and few far in between because there's only a handful of people, I still want to stay in the horse industry in some way. I'm not fully sure yet what I want to do, but I do want to work with horses or animals in some way because I do love being around animals, especially big animals and like farm animals. I keep saying and I hate myself for it. Anyways, I have, like this year at school, they have this program where you can write down the things you think you might be interested in doing in your future, and they can set up job shadows to go see if you really do like that job or if you want to change your mind about a thing, something that you had in mind. So I did talk to some people at my barn. Some of the owners, I did talk to them and see what things that they know of that could be an option for me, and they wrote some things down and things that I definitely need to check out if I want to stay in this industry, and what kind of areas will suit what I want to do and make me happy with my job too. Farther in the future, aside from career life and personal life, I definitely want to own a horse and some property. I know for sure that my sister, cousin, and I would like to start a barn and like a farm and all sorts of things. We want to live together on a bunch of land, probably in Alabama because it's halfway between Texas and Kentucky, so we can go both home if we need to. But we definitely want to own a farm together. That's like the dream that we've had, and we've kind of just like thought of it as a joke, but now like we actually do think we would like to do that. And we want to have all sorts of animals there. We want to have llamas, alpacas, goats, chickens, maybe some cows, definitely horses, obviously, tons of dogs, obviously cats, and we aren't really sure what else, but we definitely want to have the basics. And my sister wants to have her art studio there because she's in art school right now, so we would like to have a studio there so she can still live with us and be a part of the farm. She's not the biggest fan of large animals, but she'll definitely have to get used to it if she's gonna live on Fam Farms. That's the name of our barn. Fam Farms. Okay, so there's that part. That's like another part of career, but also kind of personal life. And then really personal life is I definitely want to get married and have kids, and hopefully have kids in riding and that can like grow up riding. And even if they don't stick with it, I still want them to enjoy it because I know I really enjoy it. And even though I started riding later on, like routinely riding later on, I still I can't function. I still think that it would be fun for them to ride even when they're younger than I was when I started, so they can grow up around these animals and still have fun, you know. And also, I don't know if I want my husband to be a person who rides, you know. I never know. I don't get to choose that. I don't get to choose a lot of things that goes on in my life. But I definitely want to follow God's plan, and I hope that He can grant me and my family with this gift of having a barn and a bunch of animals and land. But it's all in His own will, so I'm definitely hoping that He knows what's going to happen. So that's as far as I know for what I want to do in my future career and future life with horses. Coming back to show seasons, I am in the academy season that's finishing up right now, and then, which it actually might have already finished. I think it did. But I have a tournament at my barn, just like an opening winter tournament at my barn, which are smaller that we just do like for the people who ride there, and it's not even a big deal. We don't get all dressed up and everything. But I have that tomorrow, and then I definitely would like to keep riding in academy or whatever my trainer, you know, picks for my lifestyle. Whatever is willing and whatever happens is going to happen, and I know I don't like to predict my future because I know I can't declare what's going to happen. I would like it to happen as it comes, but I would definitely want a horse and definitely want a saddle, and I definitely want to stay in the horse industry, and I would like my job to be with animals in some way to sum everything up. I feel like I'm just longing this whole video out. But that's the long story short. So I would like to stay in the horse industry. Also, don't forget to go check out Instagram, and I believe she's on YouTube, and I will have all the links. What is that? Ew. A stick. Oh my gosh. Bye. Bye. I will have all of the links down below so you can go check her out, and don't forget to click the links down there that are always down there for me. I'm so sorry that I don't have videos coming up as often as possible because junior year is hitting me hard, man, and I'm having a busy schedule, but I just had time to free some things up, so I definitely will have more time to dedicate to making my channel keep its regular schedule as much as possible. I'm going to go film some more videos while I have the time, and I will catch you guys next time, so don't forget to check out the links, come back next time, and there might be another video for you to watch. Thanks, bye!